Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind, two of the top four seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. An inside give now from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22. And the wideout goes in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Wildcats. It was a foot race and he won it. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First down here for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Two backs now flanking the quarterback. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
The Dogs pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Can he make it to the marker? Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
That's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Beautiful throw, hits the receiver in stride. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Strong game by this quarterback.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
Automatic on the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Breaks loose at the 40. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turns it around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He's going to hand this off. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking for some space. It's Ortiz. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Kansas State has moved into the red zone now. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
He's back to throw again on second down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Movement at the second level of the defense now. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Now they'll run it on the toss. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. It's 2nd and goal now, back from the 14-yard line. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Back in motion now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Mid kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown, Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Receiver makes the catch, and they get him down after the completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Dogs will line up to boot it away. Oh, and he's got some space here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking for the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
That's another huge gain for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And now the running back's got it again. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Quick pass, the catch is made. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Ball handed to the running back. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it second and medium. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass caught. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. A huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught quickly. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Bulldogs looking to cash in this red zone trip. Oh, here comes the reverse. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Second down after that previous play. And now the handoff. He's swarmed by the defense. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. He finds the running back in the flat. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. His tackle at the 10, not good field position to start the drive. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a draw to the back. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He's moving out of the pocket. Contact as he threw it. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
And looking to throw now on first down. He lets it go. He's got his man in the open field. Great effort there to get points before halftime, but they bring him down, and the clock runs out. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Wildcats will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Airing this one out toward the sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play from this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline. Nowhere for him to go. All he can do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's escaping the pocket now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Makes the catch downfield. Out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Caught in the flat by the running back. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. Great job of the defense pushing him back on first down. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. They look to throw it here on second down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
They add the extra point, and the lead now is 11, 21-10. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. We'll give it to the running back. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And, Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackled, but first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. After that huge play, this offense is now in scoring position. They moved into the red zone quickly.
Boy, Chris, you wonder what the next play will be for this offensive coordinator. Anytime you hit a big play like that, you get into the red zone, there's a tendency to want to go after the jugular. Use that momentum to your advantage. Let's see what they call right here.
He hands it to the back. Will he score here? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
The coach deciding to go for 2 here to cut the margin to 3 points. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's a sack. The 2-point try fails, and they can't get into that deficit any further. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And he dumps it off to the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They'll run the option. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That's a big hit at the end, but he going to a fresh set of downs.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble now. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big game and a big-time score.
Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. Wildcats offense back out on the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a one-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. You've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
They'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Dogs will send their punt team onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the second time. Did not get a hold of it, not what the punter was hoping for. To a poor punt, it bounces and goes out of bounds at the 35. The offense will have great field position. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Kansas State. They jump in front here in the fourth.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a two-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. picked off, a crucial turnover.
And, Chris, I just don't know. Here we are in the fourth quarter. You're down by one. The extra point ties the game. I guess they decided to try to take the lead by going for two, but they miss it, and now they're still down by one. I don't like the call.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the
running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
second down after that run on the previous play. The quarterback's got it on the option. Makes the first down, but Paisley Price, big hit there at the end.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Quick throw, testing the middle. It's a highlight reel diving catch there.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
And they'll give it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up. 3rd and long. Here's that defense shifting again. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw for the first down. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. The defense just did a great job. Now can this offense put together a drive and ice the game here. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here's the second down play. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they hand it off to the back. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's second down here. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Easy. Gaucho. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And the offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. The Wildcats will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. As you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Kansas State Wildcats.